Hello everyone, I'm Dmytro, and I'm CEO of HackenProof. So HackenProof is a crowdsourced bounty platform. It's when hackers find security issue in the projects, protocols, smart contracts, and then actually get rewards from companies. And at the moment, we already work not only with human, but also with AI agents. They also find issues, they submit reports, and so team also validates these reports from AI agent. So now AI agent is a part of our daily work as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Dmytro. So let's jump in and start with the basics. Jason, what exactly do we mean by an AI agent in the context of DeFi?
Yeah, so AI agents is considered as a autonomous software entities that uses different parameters to enable the users to interpret the the market data, and then in some cases even making executions on the trading actions. So those are considered the AI agents.
Are we already seeing these agents live today, or are they still in testing?
Thousands of them are out there. So the most common agents are the AI trading bots. You can see it in a lot of protocols such like a Tong. So for us, we are, as a security company, we have to know the AI agents as well. So we've been spending quite a bit of effort to develop, AI-related products as well. So yeah, more or less, you already see those, and if you're not using it.
So why is DeFai security uniquely different and a new kind of risk than traditional DeFi threats?
So first of all, I believe everyone is using right now ChatGPT even to translate something or actually ask a question, etc., and generate a picture. And we understand that the answer from AI will depend on input data. So now, when you say about security in AI, it's not only just review a code and believe that it's developed in the right way or not, and it's secure or not, but also AI, they can actually learn from other issue, vulnerability. So first of all, it's actually autonomous and unpredictable mechanism, which actually can learn, that can change input. They actually can get some vulnerabilities, learn from vulnerabilities, and find another way how to attack. So that is why it's more dangerous, because now we fight not with the vulnerability in the code, but with the intelligent system, which actually also a smart system. And here we just should understand which IQ is higher, our or intelligent system has higher IQ. So this is the biggest issue.
Thank you, Dmytro. So now let's explore what could go wrong. We talk a lot about smart contract exploits, and how does the rise of LLMs and autonomous agents add new layers to attack surface in DeFi?
Great question, Tuna. Bottom line is that right now the AI agents are, the AI engines that most of the AI agents are using are in a very fast evolving stage. You see ChatGPT are pushing out new versions of their engines every 1 or 2 months. We see that there's a big instability in the capability of those engines work. When it's combined to the LLM technology, it just makes the whole thing, the whole outcome as unpredictable as we can imagine. So, different time, if you just input the same question from a different time, different location, you'll get quite different answers. That makes it, harder for the users to really, rely AI agents to make decisions for them. Especially when we're talking about, tradings, and even if it involves, management of your assets, that could lead to a, loss of assets, or even, the AI agents, when it's being hacked, it can take over the control of the whole platform as well. So that will be the worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's really scary. And Dmytro, could you walk us through an example of how an AI agent might be spoofed or manipulated like this, and what could that look like?
Okay, so let me give just a case. So we have smart contracts. So first of all, smart contracts appear with the crypto. Yeah, we know the smart contracts can do some stuff. We work with that. What's happening? So actually, now those AI agents, they mostly have closed system for review. So OpenAI, it's actually not open code. You cannot verify where data goes from or how they actually choose the answer, etc. So the issue is, if actually AI agent or even model itself is not open, we cannot verify what is going on with those AI. And when you actually have a smart contracts and you work with AI, so let's say AI can specify that some smart contract which is not verifiable, yes, he can specify that this smart contract is verifiable because another AI agent, they change page on Wikipedia or change page on other website, and the core data which specifies that, okay, this smart contract is non-verifiable, become verifiable. Smart contracts say, okay, so my job is easy. If contract is verifiable, I have to send data from this contract to this contract. So attacker actually can put some stuff or trigger into AI, which is actually specify a new token price, a new smart contract is verifiable, and you just lose all money. It's just an easy way. I can give you another example how it might be done. So let's say we had a case where so wife and actually husband, they were discussing about some money, and they were chatting, okay, we have to pay in 1-2 months in a bank about something for the work, and they just chatting in Telegram. And for example, he actually pin message in Telegram, so he knows that his wife messages always the first one, etc. So that is actually wife's account. And what was the issue? Attacker actually replicates SIM card of wife. He actually create a Telegram channel and was listening to their conversation. And when they even stay in the separate room but in the same house, the trigger was send details about banks and money as soon as she asked about this data from husband. And they created channel in the moment he sent the details, and money was moved from one account to attacker, deleted fully, because in Telegram you can delete fully account, that's all. This is another example. So as I mentioned, it's intelligent system, and if you cannot verify what is happening with AI, at least don't trust this AI with some data like financial or where is a huge risk on something.
Thank you, Dmytro, for that great illustration. And we can move on to the next part of our panel. So I have a couple of questions about the verification and defense mechanisms. And I'd like to hear from you, Jason. In a decentralized ecosystem, who is responsible for securing these AI agents, the end user, the protocol, or security auditors?
The short answer is everything, everybody. I think I think the job starts with the protocol who's responsible for developing such a app, right? Because the AI agents, the unique thing about the AI agents, if you think about it, in the DeFi industry, is that the DeFi industry is all about decentralization. However, the AI agents that uses a lot of centralized infrastructures. That includes starting from the database, the APIs, and also some of the cloud computations that's very common in the AI agents usage, and all of those are prone to attacks in the real life. So the protocols, I would say that they take the first responsibility by having the security in mind. Starting from the day one, design a secure way, and in a very new technology, front-running technology. Which is pretty hard. Second, it's about the users. Don't blind trust any AI agents. Have some conscience. To have a safe keep of your own identity and your assets. Don't give it out to the public. So yeah, and also from the whole industry point of view is that also this is a very new technology. We're merging blockchain and the AI all at the same time, and cut us some slack. There will be some mishaps along the way that we're integrating these new technologies. There will be some incidents happening, but let's try to work together and make this better.
Yeah, and considering this growth of the AI agents, we are all responsible for the security.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, Dmytro, how can we build trust into AI agents? Are there any promising defense tools like zero-knowledge proofs, secure multi-party computation being explored?
Yeah, so first of all, you already answered by two topics. It's zero-knowledge proofs, yeah, and so we should understand that they perform exactly what we would like to see from them. And multi-party computation is also very important here, definitely. But also, I would say that we need also formal verification for policies they actually does, for sure, and on-chain policy as well. Because I believe if we don't, so all AI agents, at least models, they have to be on-chain and has to be verifiable as a smart contracts. So that is why we need those stuff and rely on output, because we should understand what kind of output this AI agent gave us to understand what kind of issue we had in the AI agent. So, and then try to rebuild. This is something what is working in security. So if we have, let's say, some hack, yeah, and someone stole keys, private keys, yeah, so is there a way how we can actually find out what happened? Yes, maybe if we have logs on a server, we can actually understand that, okay, issue was happening because this guy entering this server got keys, blah, 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 and etc. But what if we don't have server logs or something else? What do we have another way? So we have as output, there is some guy who actually stole money. He keeping this money maybe on a sex, and what you can do? You can actually go make a police report, come to sex, they will open identity of this person, and then maybe you will talk with those guys to understand what and how actually he did to prevent such issue in the future. Same with the AI agent. So, of course, you need those zero proof. You need actually formal verification, but the most things will come after we have, unfortunately, those breaches. We will learn more and we will find out more mechanism. So far, we can just use mechanisms that we have for traditional smart contracts and protocols. That's all.
Jason, would you like to add on that?
Yeah, key management.
Unfortunately, pain topic.
Great. So, if DeFai is inevitable, what's the most urgent thing the industry needs to get right today to avoid future disasters? And this question is to you.
I think, if you think about the AI and DeFi, it's or blockchain technology, it's a perfect marriage. I think, if we do it well, we're gonna really balance the concerns of centralization versus decentralizations. With that being said, I think the first thing, everybody's coming together. This is two major roles merging together and trying to figure out, what is the new path after the merging. I think from our point of view, the very first thing is about transparency or the due diligence that a protocol or the projects that works on the AI agents that they need to do. They need to always keep the security in their mind, and also design your systems with responsibilities. Don't just blind trust a AI engine that you use. You want to define your boundaries, you want to define your constraints, you want to define your user inputs in order to produce a responsible AI agents. So that's the first thing. Second is that seek third-party advices when you're deploying your new product. We're not saying that CertiK is ready for this kind of challenge. We're also working our ways to, by learning, by practicing AI technologies internally. We're still trying to catch up with this new technology, the new trends. But seek some help, third-party help, before you're really deploying this product to the mass use. And lastly, it's about have some confidence or have the consistency of working on this product. Give this technology some room to grow. Just like the last, I keep bringing up the last topic, the last talk before this panel here is that the AI agents is here to stay, and we can't afford to miss this opportunity. But we're in this, for the foreseeable future, we're going to experience this growing pain.
Dmytro, would you like to add on that?
I can just add on the topic how actually I would advise builders more work with AI. So I believe right now we have many languages even in the crypto, like someone is building projects for NEAR-based protocol, someone for SUI, so we have different languages like Move, Rust, we have Solidity, and etc. And one of the biggest issue for everyone is about developers. To be honest, they don't have enough communities, so they do lots of hackathons. They try to find those communities. So that means we have not much developers on the market, even for Web3 projects, not for AI. And of course, not having much developers for Web3 projects, we will not have much developers for AI agent. So for sure, each builder who actually use AI in their projects or try to build a new project with built-in AI, they have to treat each action for AI agent like it might be a spider or a hacker. So check each transaction, each steps which actually AI agent try to perform. And also, if you have, let's say, AI agent, still try to make some kind of sandbox. So only allow to do those stuff that you know exactly what you expect from your agent, not more. So if you have some code, you need to make some kind of boxes for your code. So in case if this box use AI, so this box is not sensitive or actually doesn't have any private data or financial risks, and you can perform. So you isolate AI from those highly risk stuff. And one more thing, I definitely believe that we need to build more AI agents. So if you try to build, please do it, make it open source. Another guy will take your code, build something new. But this is how probably we got so many projects in Web3. And this is how open source code, which is actually on GitHub or GitLab, is quite popular and everyone is using it. Because we can verify, we can find issue after each other. So I believe not just use some code, but try to build something just small that solves just one task, not just the whole industry problem. And we will get more smart and trusted AI agents.
Thank you, Dmytro. You already explained, but my final question is, if you could each give one sentence advice for DeFi builders experimenting with AI today, what would it be?
Okay, so just one sentence. Build until you actually fail. Because this is only way how we can now develop AI. We're not on the stage when we have that we already AI involved. No, we on a stage when we just try to learn from issues that we have after using AI. So that is why try to build and fail, but just minimize those risks that you will have after failing.
I agree. One step at a time.
And Jason?
Yeah. To the builders, I think AI is here. Let's ride the wave. For the security service providers, same thing. AI is here. Let's try to ride the wave and be on top of it, stay on top of it.
So AI is inevitable, and
That's what
thank
we
you.
believe.
We've covered a lot today, from how AI agents are reshaping DeFi to the very real security risks we all need to start preparing for. So huge thanks to our panelists,
Thank you, Tuna.
Jason and Dmytro, for sharing your expertise. And thanks for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right.